Alright everyone, let's go straight to the point in this video. This video is all about entry confirmation, and I want to show you two very powerful entry confirmations that if you will start implementing, you're going to see a massive turnaround in your trading journey. Now, when you look at the Forex market, people trade different strategies. It is important that you learn how to do analysis so you will know how to take trade. But what consummates your analysis is the entry. So you need confirmation before you can take trades. These are just like checklists. The keyword is entry and confirmation. Alright, entry and confirmation. These are the two keywords that you need to pay attention to. So let's go straight into it. I want to show you the first one. The first one is the one I call the swing entry confirmation. Now we have two types of swings. We have the swing high and the swing low. And there is an exact pattern for that. This is it. Let's take this particular trade setup, for example. Let's call it trade A. Right here, we have a downtrend price coming down, hitting a key level, which is this line, shifting structure. Now, most of you will call this a bullish breaker formation. And where is your point of interest? Where price should come to? This place, point of interest, POI, right? That is where you want to take the trade. But do you just jump into the trade as the price is coming down? No, you need some kind of a confirmation. You want to see some, confirmation. You want to see some signs that price is going to respect your point of interest. That is the confirmation. So as price is coming down to this area, you want to see the confirmation. And this is the swing low formation. In a bullish trade opportunity, we look out for swing low. And in a bearish trade entry opportunity, we look out for swing high. This is a swing high. Now, what exactly is a swing low? You want to see 3 candle price action. Don't worry, I will go to the chart. I will show you exactly what I'm saying. You have 1, 2, 3 candles, right? And in this 3 candle formation, you want to have the middle candle or the second candle in the counting order. The second candle having the highest or the lowest wick. Let me arrange this correctly. Highest or the lowest wick. Now, from the drawing I have here, these sketches, you will realize that we have 3 candles and the middle candle has the lowest wick. So if you want to be in this trade, you want to see as the price is coming down, you have 1, 2, 3. The moment price closes above the closing point of the second candle, which is the middle candle, you will now put your eyes on the third candle. So the moment the third candle closes above, you will take your entry. That is the confirmation you need for price to go up. Your stop loss right below the second candle, or if you have the wick very close, you can put it below there. All right. Do you understand this first entry pattern or entry confirmation? Let me show you an example. We have one today right here. All right. It's because of this that I'm even making this video. A lot of people have been sending questions in the comments about entry confirmations. Right here, can you see? We call this a market structure shift. This is a liquidity sweep. We have just dealt with liquidity in that exact area. And what do we have? We have a bullish breaker block, this guy here, right here. And what else do you have? This is now, in an ideal situation, you want to carefully wait for confirmation. The problem and the danger of entering these without that confirmation is that you will just be blindly in the trade. What if price keeps going low and then gets you stopped out? But the confirmation is just like the checklist, the final check before you take the trade. So you want to pay attention to this detail. 3 candle formation. Start counting from this. 1, 2, and 3. 3 candle formation here. That is it. That is exactly what you need for this confirmation. So the third candle, which is this black candle, closing above what? above the middle candle. And then where you're going to take a trade is from here. Your stop loss is where? Right below this guy. You see, that is the confirmation you need. That is the confirmation. Now, mind you that price must align with all the order flow, and then price must trade into your point of interest. Mark my word, it must align with the order flow and it must trade into the point of interest. It's not at every point that you take the trade. That is a very important detail you must not forget. All right. Let's see if we can have another entry confirmation just on gold. I'm just looking at gold now. Let's have another setup. If we can see a setup that we can confirm from. Do we have a setup here? Okay, let's look at this. Let's assume this is a nice trade opportunity, just this. I want to show you just an example though. Just an example. Can you call this a bullish order block? This guy, this area, whatever you want to call it, at the first touch here. Look at this, at the first touch. You have 1, 2, 3. The middle candle among these 3 candles, you want to see this one. You see, I'm counting from here. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Which of them touched the point of interest? This middle candle. I'm not calling this as the middle. It's this black candle that is the middle, because it is the one that touched the point of interest. That is the key level. So the moment this guy closes above it, it closed above it. So we are going to be in the trade right here. Boom. That is the entry. Stop loss below this guy. And that is how to get that kind of an entry confirmation. Another one is here. Point of interest. Let's call this a bullish order block. Price trading into it. This big candle 1, 2, 3. The third candle closing above, and that is your entry. Boom. To that area. Is another entry confirmation that you want to be part of. All right. This is a swing low formation. Let me show you a swing high formation. Okay. Has any one of you taken trade with a rejection block? This is a typical example of a rejection block. You see this candle is a rejection block. Beautiful. Price traded right into it. And what is left for you is 1, 2, 3. 3 candle price action. The middle candle having the highest wick right here. And this closed below it. Where is your entry? Right here. I hope some of you are learning it now. Right there. And the price work, it worked perfectly. So what I want to do is to allow you at this point to go through your charts and look at all the entries you might have lost or you might have missed so far, and look at how it is working. Let's assume, let's look at this and call this a shifting structure. Boom. And price coming into this area. Where do you have your swing high formation? We have 1, 2, 3, but this didn't close below here. But here we have 1, 2. Oh, this one is not very clear. Let's just let it be. More entry confirmations. I don't want to even look out for some kind of a nice entries and then show you. I just want to go through the chart and scroll around so I can show you that this can be seen across anything. If you call this your point of interest, okay, that's not a good example. Price traded already into that area. But as I go through it, I normally see a lot of entry opportunities. All right, entry opportunities. Beautiful. You see a lot of them. So this is it for the swing high and the swing low. You just want to see the swing high formed immediately if it touches your point of interest, or the swing low forms immediately if it touches your point of interest. Then let's talk about the second type of entry confirmation, which is for the conservative traders. The first one I showed you is a bit aggressive. You want to trade with that, you must learn how to manage your risks. It's more aggressive. But the second type is the type I call the shifting market structure entry confirmation. Now you just notice what happens around the point of interest. Mostly I will like to see price shift structure in the lower time frame at the point of interest. Let's assume this is the H1 assumption, and the moment price comes here as my point of interest, I want to see price shift structure in the 5-minute time frame. All right, let me show you an example of this. So the second type of entry is something like this. This is looking at this particular setup from this particular time frame, mostly the higher time frame. You can use the 4-hour to look for a point of interest. The higher time frame is for your point of interest, right? And then the lower time frame is just for the confirmation. So this is the point of interest. Then I will drop down to a lower time frame, mostly 1 time frame lower or 2 time frame low as the normal confirmation time frame. So if it is the 4-hour, I'll drop down to either the 1 hour or the 15-minute to look for an entry. If it is the 1 hour, is either the 15 minutes or the 5-minute. All right. So right here, I have it. I will just drop down to a time frame lower to see this. Beautiful. Now price is inside the point of interest in a 1 time frame lower than the higher time frame I'm looking at. Now I want to see a shift in market structure inside this point of interest. Oh, right. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is it. This is exactly what you need. So as price traded into the point of interest, it came in with what? A shifting structure. And that is another breaker formation. Beautiful. You see it? That is another breaker formation inside the point of interest. So when you take this kind of trade, they are mostly going to work most of the time. All right. This type of trade, except if you are trading against the order flow or you're trading against the bigger time frame. All right. So if you trade with this, that's your entry. This is the overall trend, and then price retraced back into it. You are taking your entry from there. You see, so the moment you do this, you will minimize the risk of being stopped out. It will take you, all right, you see it playing out. Let's see it. Let's see it. This is just one of the confirmations you see most of the time when you take trades. So that is how some of these simple confirmations work. But it's nice if you will master this type of entries on your charts. All right, so not even far from here, I had a session with some of my students this morning. I forgot this particular trade I was showing them. One guy was actually showing me the trade he was looking at, and we were looking at a shift in market structure and price coming back. So let's look at it. We have our point of interest on the 4-hour time frame. Let me show you our point of interest. Can you see? This is the point of interest just this morning. All right, point of interest, we marked it. Price traded into it. We didn't enter. We needed a confirmation, and I told you that the confirmation will come in the lower time frame, just straight to the 15-minute time frame. Look at this. Can we say we have a shift in market structure here? Yes, beautifully. A market structure shift. And what did price do? Price came back straight to the point, and that was the entry. It was the entry. That was the entry. This was on BTC USDT just today. So that is another entry confirmation you want to be part of. Entry confirmation you want to be part of. So guys, this is all about this video. If you have any question, let me know in the comments, and I will make more videos. See you next time.